On January 13th, 1999, NBA superstar Michael Jordan of the Chicago Bulls announced his retirement from professional basketball for the second time in front of a crowd at Chicago's United Center. And today, I'm going back in time to that fateful day, and I'm going to attempt to rebuild the Chicago Bulls back into a dynasty without MJ. And as you can see, we have all the old school teams, all the old school logos. We're not going to bother with the league realignment. We're just going to go straight into the NBA draft lottery. And the Bulls, they got a 14% chance to get the number 1 and the number 2 picks in the draft. Not gonna lie, I kind of cheesed and got that pick for New Orleans. They are a default team. They didn't even exist around this time anyway, so we're just gonna go in here and see. Should I skip the lottery results? Yeah, might as well skip it. So the Raptors, they got the number 1 pick. Bulls got number 2 and number 3. Knicks got 4, Magic got 5. The Bulls got the number 2 and number 3 picks in the draft, so we have a good chance right now to get this rebuild off to a great start. The 1999 NBA draft is on right now. Adam Silver, Commissioner, welcome to the 1999 NBA draft. The Raptors are on the clock and they select Baron Davis from UCLA, first overall pick. But with the second overall pick in the NBA draft, we are taking Lamar Odom from Rhode Island. The second pick, Chicago Bulls select Lamar Odom. All right, so we have the third pick here. Now, who should we take now for our second pick? Corey Maggette, Sean Marion. That's tough. Manu Ginobili. I could draft Manu Ginobili and stash him for a year. That might actually be a good idea. I'm really tempted to get Stevie Franchise though. Honestly, I'm really tempted to get Stevie Franchise. But I'm just gonna draft Manu Ginobili. I'd be kind of stupid if I didn't. So Manu Ginobili, the third pick in the draft. Welcome to Chicago. The second round of the NBA draft. James Posey might be the pick to go with, or Devin George. Yeah, you know what? Let's just get James Posey. There isn't really that much to pick from, so we're just gonna take James Posey. Oh snap, bro! Are you kidding me? All right, let's see if I can redo this. I don't know if I want to select James Posey again because that shit crashed last time. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna trade my pick away for like another pick. Here, Sixers, you can have this pick. Yeah, just give me that one. Bro, yeah, that draft class is this draft class might be broken. Here, I'm just gonna send it in. Elton Brand, Steve Francis. All right, that's not so bad. That's not so bad. I did want to get Manu Ginobili. Where did he go? He went to the Supersonics. All right, sick. Karolinko went to the Wizards. Andre Miller went to the Warriors. Rip Hamilton went to the Celtics. 𝗬𝗍𝗃 to the Trailblazers. Where did Lamar? Damn, Lamar Odom was like the number 1 guy on the board, but he went all the way to number 6. Like, let's just run through this roster, right? Tim Duncan, Karl Malone, Shaquille O'Neal, Alonzo Mourning, AI, Gary Payton, KG, John Stockton, Reggie Miller. Yeah, Reggie Miller face scan looks pretty dope. All right, so let's see what the Bulls can pick up in free agency here. It's gonna be interesting to see what all the OG players are on this one. Like I said, I'm not gonna go crazy with this rebuild, like super unrealistic, but like if I can obtain a guy like Kobe Bryant or Allen Iverson or Dirk Nowitzki, whatever, I'm gonna go for it, but I'm not gonna go like absolutely too crazy. But damn, we got AI's a free agent, Gary Payton's a free agent, Stockton, he's a RFA, but Stephon Marbury, Mitch Richmond, Sharif Abdur-Rahim, Steve Smith, Kobe Bryant's a free agent too. Are you kidding me? I kind of have to, man. All right, yo, we're gonna go for Kobe Bryant. Yeah, one thing I actually did kind of cheese with this is I added an extra year to Pippen and Rodman. So hold up, let me go trade finder. Let's just see what I can get for Scottie Pippen real quick. Matt Geiger and Tyrone Hill, Ron Mercer, Tony Batiste, David Wesley, Brad Miller, Jason Williams. That's White Chocolate, right? Yeah, 𝗵𝗇 Stojakovic. I'm not going to get a whole lot back for 33-year-old Scott Pippen, but honestly, I just want to kind of clear up some cap space. Oh, that's perfect. Trade Scott Pippen and Keith Booth for a 22 first-round pick and a 23 first. I'll do it. Tracy McGrady and John Thomas. That's a no-brainer. Like I said, I wasn't gonna go crazy with the rebuild and like go ultra realistic, but as you can see, Kobe Bryant's just sitting here chilling in free agency, so we're gonna offer that contract to Kobe Bryant. I mean, why not? Who else we got in here? Ray Allen, Antoine Walker, Charles Barkley, Nick Van Exel, Cliff Robinson. Fuck Rick Smith. I never liked that dude. I hated him. All right, let's just see if Kobe wants to accept my offer right quick. Oh my God, he's gonna sign with us. Kobe Bryant at 4 years, $118 million. So we got, Kobe ain't here yet, but we got Elton Brand, Steve Francis, Tracy McGrady, Dennis Rodman, and then all these bums over here. I'm still gonna trade Rodman though. The Pelicans wanna give me their picks, bro. Really, I'll take that. Pelicans don't even exist yet, but we're gonna take their draft picks. Fuck it. All right, so day 2 free agency. Damn, he's got 18 offers. John Stockton got 18. Mitch Richmond's got 14 offers. 𝗨𝗏 𝗪𝗏𝗡 doesn't have any offers. So we have a potential lineup of having Steve Francis, Kobe Bryant, Tracy McGrady, and Elton Brand. So who's that question mark going to be? I need to get myself a power forward. If I can bring Antoine Walker in as well, that'd be nice. We got Kobe Bryant, Antoine Walker. All right, so far in free agency, Karl Malone goes to the Celtics. Allen Iverson went to the Jazz. Oh my God. Gary Payton goes to the Kings. John Stockton returns to Utah. Mitch Richmond goes to the Wizards. Bryant with the Bulls. Shareef Abdur-Rahim goes to the Vancouver Grizzlies. Antoine Walker to the Bulls. Rick Smith returns to the Pacers. Antonio Davis goes to the Knicks. James Posey goes to wait, that's the dude that broke my damn draft class. He was a free agent. Actually, this works. If I would get Al Harrington for Rusty LaRue. All right, we're doing that. That's a good trade. That's a good trade. All right, so let's go look at our roster real quick. We got Elton Brand, Antoine Walker, Al Harrington, Tracy McGrady, Kobe Bryant. Like I said, this might be a little easier than I expected. You go from Michael Jordan to Kobe Bryant. I don't know why the Lakers would not re-sign Kobe though. That's kind of stupid. Honestly, I think our roster's really set. All right, 5 days in on free agency. Let's see who all is signed. Karl Malone goes to Boston, AI to the Jazz, Gary Payton to the Kings, Stockton to the Jazz. Well, I guess Stockton stays with the Jazz, whatever. So it would be Stockton and AI. That's a good duo right there. 𝗨𝗏 𝗪𝗏𝗡 stays with the Nets. I'm pretty sure he was with the Nets around this time, right? Yeah. So far, not too many other like big signings. Charles Barkley goes to Toronto. Ray Allen goes to Golden State. Nick Van Exel goes to the Rockets. Rick Smith stays in Indiana. Day'La Shrimp goes to LA. Vin Baker. Chauncey Billups goes to the Nuggets. Rasheed Wallace goes to the Seattle Supersonics. All right, so yeah, nothing too crazy. You know what? We're just gonna send past all this. All right, my user create draft class. I already have all these draft classes. That's the one that was kind of broken on me, which is the actual 2K draft class too, which is kind of weird. So we got the abysmal 2000 drafts. So yeah, this was the real bad draft class. Kenyon Martin, Hideo Turkoglu, Jamal Crawford, Michael Redd, Darius Miles, Deshaun Stevenson. I was a big fan of Deshaun Stevenson though. Eaton Thomas. Oh, see, we got Quentin Richardson here too. Yeah, not the best draft class at all. So this is kind of gonna be like a waste of a draft in all honesty. I mean, it'd be nice to have K-Bart. I do love Hideo Turkoglu though. He was one of my dudes too. Yeah, Michael Redd was pretty damn good too in his time too. Francis, Kobe, Tracy, Antoine Walker, Elton Brand. That's an all-star lineup right there, bro. That's an all-star line. Randy Brown's the 6th man. Sorry, Randy Brown, but nah. You'll still get your minutes though. I'll give you like 10 minutes. How about that? All right, so that's a solid lineup, and then we got a solid 6th man with Al Harrington. All right, simulate regular season. But my plan is just to pretty much rebuild, which I think I've already done a good job at doing that. It kind of like gave it to me though. But rebuild and resimulate NBA history. See if I can get the Bulls to win any titles with MJ gone, because it was tragic what happened to the Bulls, man. Michael Jordan retired, and then they got Tim Floyd as the coach, and then they traded Steve Kerr, they traded Luke Longley, Scottie Pippen, and they didn't get anything really back for any of those guys. Well, they did trade Luke Longley and got back that 1st round pick that did turn into Ron Artest, and they drafted Elton Brand, Ron Artest in the 1st round of those drafts. But then after that though, it was just downhill. So far we are 25-13. Not bad at all. Like, bro, this is gonna take a long time though to simulate all these years. I'm gonna probably have to do like 2 streams of this. Today's a trade deadline. Would you like to make some offers? Nah, I'm good. We are at the midway point. Let me check these, see what the league leaders are right now. AI, he has the most points, 31.3. Tim Duncan with the Spurs, 27. Kobe Bryant has 25.3 points per game. Vince Carter, 24.7. Old Shaq's carrying the load by himself now. Scottie Pippen's in Seattle. All right, so the MVP for the 1999-2000 season, Alonzo Mourning is the MVP. He had 22, 14, and 1. Not bad, not bad. Baron Davis is the Rookie of the Year. He had 15, 4, and 6 assists. Doug Christie is the 6th man of the year. Alonzo Mourning is the Defensive Player. So he's MVP and the DPOI. Pat Garrity, the Most Improved Player. Eric Spoelstra is the Coach of the Year. All right, not bad, not bad. All NBA first team. We got AI, Vince Carter, Tim Duncan, Shareef, and Alonzo Mourning. Kobe made the 2nd team with Tim Hardaway, Grant Hill, Chris Webber, Shaquille O'Neal. And the 3rd team, we got Jason Kidd, 𝗨𝗏 𝗪𝗏𝗡𝗆, Antonio McDyess, Karl Malone, and David Robinson. I can't believe David Robinson's on the 3rd team though. All right, so we have made the playoffs. We are the number 3 seed. We're taking on Boston. Vancouver's the number 1 seed. Damn, taking on San Antonio, Portland, Sac, Utah, Minnesota. Toronto versus Orlando. Chicago versus Boston. All right, so we're gonna simulate this round, and we're gonna see. Yeah, we better beat the Celtics. That's all I know. We're up 2-0, 3-0. Oh yeah, I forgot. Because back in the day they had 5-game series, and I actually changed that back to what it was. So the first rounds are 5-game series, and the second, you know, in the conference finals and the NBA finals, those are all 7-game series. So damn, the Bulls sweep Boston, Toronto sweeps Orlando, Charlotte beats Atlanta 3 games. New Jersey Nets take out Miami 3-1. Vancouver sweeps San Antonio. That's not surprising since they're the #1 seed. Portland beats Sacramento. Minnesota beats the 3-seeded Utah. And Denver defeats Golden State. All right, so let's sim this round, see what happens. We are the #3 seed taking on the #2 seed, so this might be a little up. Oh shit. Bulls beat the Raptors 4-2. Nets beat Charlotte. Vancouver versus Portland. So we got Vancouver versus Minnesota and Chicago versus the Nets. All right, so I'm gonna try to like maybe stop this if it gets a little too carried away. We're gonna jump in and see. I want to take a look at these lineups. So they got Stephon Marbury, Kendall Gill, Keith Van Horn, Jason Williams, Roy Graves. That's a beast lineup though. Steve Francis, Kobe Bryant, Tracy McGrady, and Antoine Walker. All right, so the Grizzlies, they already took care of Minnesota. Who do they got? Grizzlies got Bibby, Sharif, J.R. Vaughn, Massenberg, Reeves, Parks, Jermaine O'Neal, but he didn't. Yeah, he had 15 minutes and 2 points on 1 of 4 shooting. Timberwolves, they got KG, of course, Dan Pierre. Is that Bobby Jackson? Yeah, 𝗨𝗏𝗃𝗍𝗆. I love saying that name, 𝗨𝗏𝗃𝗍𝗆. It's a dope name. All right, so we're gonna simulate this one with Simcast. And if we can jump in and see how it goes, we will. Because we're up 3-2 right now. 1:42, up 89-85. Let's just jump into this game. And oh, hold up, I thought I changed their court. Okay, well I didn't change their court, so I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to do that next time. I gotta remind myself in the off season to change the court. I got their uniforms lit. I gotta change that court though. I do not like the Brooklyn Nets court at all. Stevie Franchise. Because it's a T-Mac for the 3, and T-Mac drains that 3. Let's go. Who got that foul there? Was that Harrington? Elton Brand checking in for the Bulls. Let's see. Williams makes the free throw. We are up by 2. Come on, Antoine, what you got? He finds T-Mac for the 3 again. Oh, he misses that one. Missed the rebound. Keith Van Horn bringing it up the court. This Kendall Gill guy is trying to post up on up. Good shit, Antoine. Good shit. We need to make a bucket, man. This is not safe. This Kobe got, ooh, nice. Kobe's got 25 points, 63% field goal. Not bad, not bad. Nice, nice. Go Kobe, go Kobe. Oh, that's sick, that was sick, that was sick. Kobe hits 1 free, hits the other free. So let's do slow. And yeah, they only got, 3 more points. So Bulls win 98-93. We are going to the NBA Finals to take on Vancouver. Stephon Marbury had 22, Keith Van Horn had 22, Jason Williams had 12, Kendall Gill had 10 points. Kobe Bryant had 29 points, Antoine Walker 22, T-Mac 14, Elton Brand had 10 points, Stevie Franchise had 7. My boy Harrington, he had 2. All right, not bad, not bad, not a bad game. Not that I spent like hours and hours doing it, but I made sure I checked like every single court, every single team, and make sure their jerseys and courts were accurate to 1999. But apparently, I got to do that with the Nets. All right, so we're gonna NBA Finals simulate this and see what we can do. 2 games, 2-1, tied at 2. Oh shit! And they got what? Mike Bibby, Nick Anderson, Lamont Murray, Sharif Abdul-Rahim, and Bryant Reeves. I mean, making it to the finals first year without MJ, not bad. Let's see if we can win this though. Oh damn, yeah, we're killing it. We definitely forced the game 7. All right, 194. They kind of came back there at the end though. See, Walker had 25 points, Francis at 18, Kobe had 17, Harrington 15, T-Mac 8, Brand 8. Not bad. Game 7. You know what? I want to watch them celebrate their first title without MJ, so let's jump into it. T-Mac is an NBA champion. Antoine Walker, Kobe Bryant. Let's go. Rip Mike Bibby. Who's that holding the title? Is that oh, Anton Walker? He's the MVP as well. Let's go. I think that's Anton, right? Yeah, he's bald. Kobe with the champagne. The NBA champions, Chicago Bulls, 1 year removed from MJ, and we did it. But shit, I guess that's it, guys. That's the rebuild. Let's take a look at the box score. Kobe had 32 points, 32 minutes. That's Kobe-like numbers there. Anton Walker, 30 points. My God. T-Mac had 18. Steve Francis. I keep forgetting Steve Francis is on our team. All right, the Chicago Bulls have won the NBA championship, 1 year removed from MJ, 107-92. Anton Walker is the finals MVP. So we went through Boston, we swept them 3-0. We beat Toronto 4-2. We beat the Nets 4-2. And we beat the Vancouver Grizzlies 4-3. It'd be interesting to see if the Grizzlies, like, if they're a fixture in this rebuild. Like, I wonder if they're gonna keep making the postseason. All right, let's see who retired then. We got Derek Harper retired. John Stockton, peace out, John Stockton. Otis Thorpe is gone. AC Green's gone. Detlef Schrempf retired. Dominique Wilkins is retired from the Magic. Terry Porter, Ron Harper, peace out. If we get the number 2, or projected to get the number 2 pick again. So the Hawks get the number 1 overall pick. Detroit gets 2. Bulls get 3. Sixers get 4. And all right, so we got the 3rd pick and the 9th pick. So, no, we got 3 picks in the first round. We got 3, 9, and 30. Our head coach left. No, we can't have that. Well, you just won a he has 7 offers. So you just won a championship. Why are you trying to leave, bro? Come on back, Billy Donovan. Even though you choked against the Warriors in real life, but it's all good. We're gonna go straight to the drafts. This is what, the 2000 NBA draft? We have a trade to announce already. Oh my God, what? Reggie Miller and Sam Perkins going to Atlanta for the 1st overall pick and a 2nd round pick in 24. Reggie Miller going to the Hawks. Wow, that's crazy. So the Pacers are gonna get the number 1 overall pick. Damn, they traded, oh my God, I can't believe they got Michael Redd from Ohio State. So they're gonna replace Michael Redd. They're gonna replace Reggie Miller with Michael Redd. That's crazy. I don't know if I would do that if I was Indiana, but Kmart goes to Detroit with the 2nd overall pick. 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗏. He's ranked number 1 on every board besides fucking NBA.com, but he was ranked to go number 2. That seems like a no-brainer to draft Hideo. All right, let's hope and pray to God that our game doesn't blue screen again. But welcome to Chicago, 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗏. Darius Miles going to Charlotte. Hey, you know what? We're just gonna sim to the end. I got the guy I wanted to get, and let's see where everyone went. Michael Redd goes to the Pacers. Kenyon to the Pistons. We get 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗏. Jamal Crawford to the Pacers. Darius Miles to the Hornets. I'm just trying to see if there's any other like names that stand out. Sean Stevenson goes to the Heat. We get Willis Madison. Like, this wasn't the best draft class because there's not like a lot of unless there's more guys like Brian Cardinal. All right, there you go. Eaton Thomas goes to the Wizards. Quentin Richardson, oh man, I could have got him too. Mark Madsen goes to Boston. Didn't he play for LA? I think he did. And Jason, oh wait, that's Jackson's turn. I almost had a fucking heart attack. Randall Livens, what's up? Rookie signing. Don't really want to have any of y'all on my team, honestly. I'm just gonna take 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗏𝗏. But Tim Duncan's a free agent. Karl Malone again is a free agent. Grant Hill, Shawn Kemp, Keith Van Horn, T-Mac. Oh my God, he left us. I need to get T-Mac back. We cannot lose T-Mac, bro, right away. We cannot. Yep, T-Mac goes back to the Bulls. Sick. Grant Hill goes back to the Pistons, and Tim Duncan goes to the Heat. I'll bring in a 32-year-old Greg Anthony if I can. All right, Tim Duncan goes to Boston. Karl Malone goes to the Heat. Grant Hill returns to Detroit. Shawn Kemp to Cleveland. Keith Van Horn goes to the Warriors. T-Mac returns to the Bulls, thank God. Glenn Rice to Toronto. Mark Jackson in Boston too with, who's he with? Tim Duncan, all right, yeah, not bad. Dikembe Mutombo returns to the Hawks. Eddie Jones to the Hornets. Doug Christie to the Lakers. Tony Kukoc goes to the Clippers. Scottie Pippen goes to the Jazz now. Joe Smith to the Pacers. Ron Mercer to the Suns. And anyone else, like kind of Patrick Ewing, what? He's still around? Patrick Ewing he goes to the Vancouver Grizzlies. Holy shit. So they might, I mean, he's kind of old, but they might still be back in the postseason then. Jalen Rose to the Lakers. Donyell Marshall to the Jazz. Dale Davis, D. Brown, Brad Miller to the Mavericks. Who else is hiding down here? Hubert Davis, Kurt Thomas, Matt Harpring. Hey, what up? Former Philadelphia 76er and Utah Jazz going to Boston. All right, so we are the defending NBA champions. Let's see where we're at in the power ranking. Celtics, Bulls. We're gonna go by Eric because he's smarter. Celtics, Bulls, Heat. Who's gonna be like the worst team? Probably Pelicans, right? Not Charlotte. All right, so we're gonna simulate. Let's see who the All-Stars are for this year. I actually forgot to do that last year. So Team Kevin, they got Alonzo Mourning, Vince Carter, Jason Kidd, Chris Webber. On the bench, they got Stephon Marbury, Penny Hardaway, Antonio McKnight, Sean Kemp, Michael Finley, T-Mac. Then we got Kobe, Allen Iverson, Grant Hill, Sharif, Tim Duncan, Keith Van Horn, Shaq, Juwan Howard, Gary Payton, Reggie Miller, Mike Bibby, and Corey Maggette. So we got yeah, that's it. We just got T-Mac and Kobe in the All-Star game. Hey, 2 is better than none, so I'll take it. 64-16. Good God. We have a 7-game win streak, 8-game win streak. We won 8 straight games to end the season. That's what's up. All right, so MVP is Tim Duncan in Boston. That just looks wrong, but whatever. Jerome Owens is the Rookie of the Year. Javon Rice, 6th Man of the Year. Alonzo Mourning, DPOY. Peter Wheeler is the Most Improved Player. And hey, Billy Donovan, our coach. 66-16, Coach of the Year. And NBA, let's see, first team is Vince Carter, Penny Hardaway, Tim Duncan, Sharif Abdul-Rahim, Alonzo Mourning. Aaron Davis is on the second team with Tim Hardaway, Grant Hill, KG, Jerome Owens. Third team is AI, Jason Kidd, Chris Harbor, Corey Maggette, Shaquille O'Neal. Right, the Bulls are the first seed taking on the Wizards. Where's Vancouver at this year? They're in the 4th spot against Golden State. Phoenix versus LA, Portland versus Sacramento, Denver and Houston. We're taking on Washington, Atlanta versus Orlando, Detroit versus Toronto, Boston versus Cleveland. All right, so let's simulate this round. We should have this one easily though. We should just sweep the Wizards. I'll be pissed if we lose a game. All right, we suck. Good. All right, so Chicago sweeps Washington, Orlando beats Atlanta 3-2, Toronto sweeps Detroit, and Boston beats Cleveland 3-2. Portland beats Sacramento 3-1. Phoenix beats LA 3-1. Golden State beats Vancouver, so they won't be going to the finals this year. And Houston beats Denver. All right, so let's simulate this round and see if we can get past the Orlando Magic. Actually, I want to see who they have on their team. They got Penny Hardaway, Brian Smith, Corey Maggette, Jerome Williams, and Matt Geiger. Of course, we got Stevie Franchise, Kobe, Tracy McGrady, Antoine Walker, and Elton Brand. Bro, this is gonna be a dominant team. Like we should never lose an NBA title like ever. Like we shouldn't. All right, we're gonna beat the Magic. Hopefully, they're coming back on us. All right, sick. All right, we beat the Magic 4-2. Boston beats Toronto 4-3. Phoenix beats Portland 4-3, and Golden State sweeps Houston. So it's Chicago versus Boston, the Eastern Conference, and Phoenix versus Golden State. Simulate this round. 1 seed versus the 2 seed. So this is actually going to be pretty tough. And we've been eliminated by the Boston Celtics. That's a rip in the chat, boys. And Phoenix defeats Golden State. So it's Boston versus Phoenix. And we're just going to simulate this and see who wins the NBA title. Boston wins 4-0, and Tim Duncan is the MVP, Finals MVP. All right, so we made it to the Eastern Conference Finals, but we got our asses kind of kicked by Boston here. Let's see. This is a Game 5 box score. Antoine Walker had 19 points. Steve Francis had 14. Kobe Bryant was 5 for 11. My God. Antoine Walker was also 8 for 18. I think Antoine's probably taking too many shots. Greg Anthony didn't do anything. Ricky Davis didn't do anything for us. T-Mac only had 5 points on 2 for 8. What the hell? All right, anyways, we're just going to move along. Congrats, Boston, NBA championships, yada, yada, yada. Let's see who retired this season. Dale Ellis. Patrick Ewing finally retires after 16 years, 39 years of age. Tyrone Corbin, I don't even know who the hell you were, but you retired too, so goodbye. Charles Oakley's gone. Dennis Rodman's gone. For Tim Legler, what up? Draft lottery. I don't think we have a top pick this time. Lottery odds, we're projected to get the 8th overall pick. Philadelphia is projected to get the number 1 pick. And Pacers get the number 1 pick. The Rockets get 2 and 3. Philadelphia gets the 4th pick, Spurs get 5, and the Bulls get the 8th overall pick. I didn't even look at the draft class, my bad, but we got Gilbert Arenas in this draft, Doug Johnson, Brian Taylor, Tony Parker, Jason Richardson, Shane Battier, Richard Jefferson, Paul Gasol, Gerald Wallace is in here, Tyson Chandler. Who else is like high niner? Zach Randolph's in here. He's like 36th ranked. That's actually, I don't know where he went in real life, so that's probably actually kind of accurate. All right, so let's just go to the draft and see if we can get anybody good. Indiana Pacers are on the clock. Are they going to select Pau Gasol number 1? No, they select Gilbert Arenas. I actually forgot. Yeah, Gilbert Arenas is a solid pick at number 1. Jason Richardson goes number 2 to the Rockets. Tony Parker goes number 3 to the Rockets. They're going to have a stacked team. Holy shit. Sixers get Chip Adrian. I don't even know who that is. Paul Gasol going to the Spurs. New Orleans Pelicans, who they get? Ralph Garrett. And the Hornets get, I can't even fucking see, Brian Taylor. Who's even left? Shane Battier, Zach Randolph. Not bad. Richard Jefferson, that's a solid pick. Gerald Wallace. Tyson Chandler's up here too. I think Shane Battier is a solid pick. Shane Battier is solid. Terry Ferguson, Casper, Doug Johnson, Evans, McKinley, Tavares. Randolph is off the board now. That kind of sucks. I was going to get him. And Tyson Chandler's off the board too. Richard Jefferson, one pick before me. You sons of bitches. You know what? We're gonna select Gerald Wallace in this draft. I'm just gonna send the end and see who gets picked. All right, so recapping the draft: Gilbert Arenas goes to the Pacers with the #1 pick. The Rockets get Jason Richardson and Tony Parker in back-to-back picks. Adrian goes to the Sixers. Paul Gasol goes to the Spurs. Bulls get Shane Battier. Let's see who else is like notable in this draft. Zach Randolph goes to the Magic. Tyson Chandler going to the Kings. Richard Jefferson going to the Nuggets. Gerald Wallace to the Bulls. Shane Battier and Gerald Wallace, welcome to the team, my dudes. All right, let's see who's all free agents. Shaquille O'Neal is a free agent with 15 offers on the table. Jason Kidd's a free agent. Michael Finley, Bibby, Juwan Howard, Brian Russell, Allen Houston, Rod Strickland, Jason Williams, Latrell Sprewell, Gary Trent, Kerry Kittles, Vlade Divac. David Robinson's a free agent at 36 years of age. Signed players: Shaquille O'Neal went to the Blazers. All right, these are the guys that we can afford to bring in. We can bring in Sean Bradley, Greg Ostertag, Hakeem Olajuwon's here, so that's a good pick. That's a good pickup if we can get him in. Yeah, we'll bring Greg Anthony back for another year. So Greg Anthony and Hakeem Olajuwon joining the Bulls. Shaquille O'Neal going to the Portland Trail Blazers. He's tired of doing it in LA alone. Jason Kidd goes to the Knicks. Michael Finley goes to the Mavericks. Mike Bibby goes to the Grizzlies. Juwan Howard to the Suns. Allen Houston to the Clippers. Byron Russell to the Nets. Rod Strickland going to the Suns. Gary Trent to Boston. Jason Williams to the Kings. Kerry Kittles to Orlando. Latrell Sprewell's going to San Antonio. Vlade Divac with the Jazz. David Robinson going to the Nuggets. I tried to get him, but I didn't have enough money for that, unfortunately. But we did get Hakeem Olajuwon, so that's pretty good. Brian Grant to the Raptors. And anyone else like worth mentioning in here? Tim Thomas, not really worth mentioning, but he goes to the Sixers. Tyronn Lue, that's my boy. Where's he at? He's in Washington. Peja Stojakovic going to the Kings, going back to the Kings, I should say. Kendall Gill to the Magic. James Posey to the Pelicans. 2002 draft class. We are like 1 year away from like one of the greatest draft classes of all time too. That's crazy. Get LeBron. Yao Ming in this draft class with Gerald Slaughter, Cameron Butler, Amari Stoudemire, Clifford Underwood, Jay Williams. Yeah, not a lot of good picks up in this one. I might try to trade up though if I can and get Amari Stoudemire, because he'd be absolutely lit to have on this team. He'd be a good replacement for Antoine Walker. He has 1 year left on his deal, so I think I might try to trade Antoine Walker actually. Since he's probably going to leave, I probably won't be able to resign him. We've been streaming now for almost 2 hours, and we're only like year 4 into this simulation. That's crazy. All right, today is contract extension deadline. Would I like to stop simulating? Yes, because I do want to try to see if I can bring back my boy Kobe at least. I can't. He's undecided. Antoine wants to test free agency. Al Harrington will resign though. At least you want to stay with us. But the All-Star captains have been announced. Yes, I want to see who's in the All-Star team. Team Tim and Team Kevin. So Team Kevin Garnett, they get Alonzo Mourning, Allen Iverson, Shareef Abdur-Rahim, Mike Bibby, Stephon Marbury, Keith Van Horn, Corey Maggette, Penny Hardaway, Tracy McGrady, Elton Brand, Allen Houston. For Team Tim Duncan, they got Kobe Bryant, Vince Carter, Grant Hill, Chris Webber, Shaquille O'Neal, Michael Finley, Andre Miller, Antoine Walker, Baron Davis, Lamar Odom, and Chauncey Billups. Elton Brand is the MVP for us. Let's go. He had 15 points, 11 rebounds, and averaged 2 assists per game. Gilbert Arenas is the Rookie of the Year. Hideo Turkoglu is the 6th Man of the Year. Alonzo Mourning is the DPOY. Lamar Odom is the Most Improved Player, and our coach is the Coach of the Year. So we got 1, 2, and 3. 3 awards go to our team. That's pretty lit. We got the 6th Man of the Year, the MVP, and the Coach of the Year. All NBA first team is Baron Davis, Vince Carter, Shareef Abdur-Rahim, Grant Hill, Elton Brand. And let's see who's on the second team here. Stephon Marbury, Gilbert Arenas, Lamar Odom, Tim Duncan, Alonzo Mourning, Bibby, Penny Hardaway, KG, Corey Maggette, and Brad Miller is on the third team. All right, so we are the #1 seed again. I want to see our stats. I keep forgetting to check our season stats. As you can see, we're like re-simulating all NBA history. So like Allen Iverson, he's on the Jazz instead of the Sixers, which is really weird. But Vince Carter averaged 26.6 per game. Corey Maggette, Stephon Marbury, Ray Allen. Let's see who led the league in like rebounds. Alonzo Mourning had 14 rebounds. Baron Davis led the league in assists and steals. All right, so Vince Carter led the league in scoring with 26.6. All right, so the first round we're taking on the New Jersey Nets. That's gonna be a rematch from like 2 years ago. Boston versus New York, Cleveland versus Indiana, Toronto, Charlotte. Then we got Golden State versus the Clippers, Seattle versus Denver, Houston and Portland, Dallas and Phoenix. All right, so simulate this round, see if we can beat the Nets. We should have no problem because we're the 1st seed, they're the 8th seed. And yep, we sweep them 3-0. Boston beats the Knicks 3-1. Cleveland sweeps Indiana. Toronto beats Charlotte 3-1. Over on the West, we have Golden State sweeping the Clippers, Seattle beating the Nuggets 3-2, Houston versus Portland 3-2, and Dallas beats the Suns 3-1. All right, so number 1 seed versus the number 4 seed, Chicago versus Boston, Cleveland's taking on Toronto, Dallas versus Houston, and Golden State versus Seattle. I want to see who Boston has. I know they got Tim Duncan, right? Yeah, they got Kenny Anderson, Rip Hamilton, Paul Pierce, Tim Duncan, and Tony Batiste. That's a pretty solid, very solid team. But our team is stacked though. We got Steve Francis, Kobe Bryant at 97 overall, Tracy McGrady at 93, Antoine Walker, Elton Brand. Like, this team is stacked. Like, we lost last year's finals, but we should definitely be winning at least every year or every other year. Up 1-2-0 on Boston, 3-0 on Boston, and we sweep Boston 4-0. Cleveland takes out Toronto 4-1. Dallas takes out Houston 4-1, and Golden State sweeps Seattle. So we had 2 sweeps. Now it's Golden State and Chicago. Let's see. Rip Hamilton got 25 points for him, 24, 16 for Pierce. 𝗷𝗂𝗃𝗍𝗆 had 24 points. Kobe Bryant had 23 points. He was on 8 of 12 shooting. Elton Brand had 20 points, 8 of 14. And watch, we could probably re-simulate this and have like 𝗷𝗂𝗃𝗍𝗆 be like a god on this simulation, but who knows? All right, so we're taking on Cleveland, and let's see, 1 seed versus the 3rd seed. Chicago's up 2, up 3, and we go to the NBA Finals. And look, yep, I had a feeling we're going to take on Golden State. They made it this far. Andre Miller, Ray Allen, Keith Van Horn, Charles Hunter, and Brendan Haywood. They have a pretty decent roster. They got, Keith Van Horn's pretty good. Ray Allen's obviously a beast. All right, so let's simulate. Golden State takes a 1-0 lead. We tied it up 2-1 with a 3-1. Now for this one, I'm gonna simcast this one. We're up 3-1. We have a chance to win another title here. This will be our 2nd title in 3 years. And yeah, it looks like we're going to win this one easily, man. We outscored 29-15 in the first, 31-19 in the second. We're up 63-37. Good God Almighty, this is just an absolute thrashing. But shit, they're down 11 now though. So let's see. They might come back. Nah, they ain't coming back. I do want to see us win the title yet again though, so I'm gonna just simulate up to there, and I'm gonna jump in. We're gonna jump into this game and watch the Bulls win their 2nd title in 3 years. All right, Norris with the big ass afro. 3, 2, 1, and that's the 2nd NBA title in 3 years. All right, Elton Brand wins the Finals MVP yet again. 2-time NBA champion since Michael Jordan retired. Let's go. So that's 2 titles in like 3 years. Not bad, not bad. Kobe with the champagne, T-Mac with the trophy. With that bomb ass team photo right there. And let's look and see who did. Yeah, he had 35 points. Good God. 35, 10, and 3. 𝗷𝗂𝗃𝗍𝗆 had 18 points. Walker had 15. Kobe Bryant had 14 points, 4 of 8 shooting. I guess not too bad. He only made 50% of his shots, but whatever. T-Mac 10 points. Ricky Davis 9. Steve Francis, man, he's like, I don't get it. What's up with Steve Francis, man? Like, he's not doing so well in the simulation. 1 for 9, 2 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. We got 2 steals though. Like, damn, I don't know, man. Steve Francis, he ain't doing so well in this rebuild. I might have to move on from him. The Chicago Bulls have won the NBA championship. That's 2 titles in 3 years. Elton Brand was the Finals MVP. He had 21 points. Pretty much, yeah, 22 points, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. 32.2 minutes per game. And when we swept the Nets, we swept the Celtics, and we lost 1 game to the Cavs and lost 1 game to the Warriors. Not bad at all. Like 12-2 in that entire postseason. All right, so this is what, year 4, I believe. And let's see, Hakeem Olajuwon retired, Karl Malone, fuck you, you're retired. Sam Perkins, Chris Mullin, Jeff Hornacek, Scottie Pippen's finally retired with the Utah Jazz. Horace Grant retired with the Warriors. Joe Dumars retired as a free agent. And anybody else? Muggsy Bogues, he retired as a free agent. Chucky Brown, Chuck Person, BJ Armstrong. A lot of these guys are just, a lot of these dudes were just free agents, man. That's kind of crazy. Rick Fox retired. Benny Del Negro retired. Steve Kerr retired. A lot of these dudes didn't have any teams to play with. That's kind of fucked up. All right, now moving on. Let's see. Rick Carlisle retired. Dwayne Casey retired. Sidney Lowe retired. jersey retirements. Joe Dumars, they retired number 32 of the Clippers. All right, and let's go to the draft lottery. Timberwolves have a 14% to get the first pick. Pelicans, Sonics. We were at number 6, but let's see. Oh hell, no, I'm not watching this lottery. We'll skip it. The Bulls, we get the number 1 overall pick. Oh my God! And the Magic get number 2. Timberwolves get 3, 4. We're getting so much luck in this rebuild, like way too much luck. The number 1 overall pick yet again. Staff sign, I don't really care about all that. That's all automated anyways. The Bulls are on the clock. The number 1 overall pick. I do want to take Amari. I don't really want to take Yao Ming, honestly. Hold on, let me look and see what I have for depth. Actually, I should take, I definitely need to take Yao Ming. I don't have any centers for fuck's sake. Walker, Battier, Harrington, McGrady, Wallace, Bryant's. I don't have any point guards either. What the hell? All right, we're taking Yao Ming then. We're taking Yao Ming number 1 overall, just like he was took number 1 overall by Houston in the same year. With the first pick in the 2024 NBA draft, Chicago Bulls select Yao Ming from China. Magic take Ron Franklin. Quite frankly, I don't really care about any of that, so we can send to my pick. With the 32nd pick in the draft, anyone like Jared Jeffries, Tony Popovich, Don Lyden. I need to get a point guard. Like, is there any good point guards in this draft? Jonathan Best, he's not even a real player. Fuck him. Grant Fisher, Mitch Brand, Alex Oakley, Chester Rivers. Like, who's even in it? Like, who are these people? Yeah, I don't know who any of these dudes are, so I'm just gonna trade this pick away. 26 first round, 27 first round. All right, we'll do that. So the Bulls get Yao Ming, number 1 overall. Caron Butler goes to the Jazz. Amari Stoudemire goes to Seattle. Jay Williams goes to the Spurs. Drew Gooden goes to the Pelicans. We need guard depth though. Like, we really need guard depth, like in a bad way. All right, I think I'm gonna make my first big trade here. Honestly, like, none of these guys seem appealing to me at all. Actually, I just say that, but now I can get Kirilenko and Tyronn Lue. Antoine Walker for Tyronn Lue and Andre Kirilenko. Well, Tyronn Lue is one of my favorite players, even though he wasn't that great as a player. I mean, Allen Iverson stepped over him in the finals, but we're doing this trade. We're doing it. Peace out, Antoine Walker. Welcome AK-47 and Ty Lue to the team. I like that trade. I'm happy with that trade right there. So now we got Steve Francis and Ty Lue with Kobe Bryant, Gerald Wallace, Hideo Turkoglu, Tracy McGrady, Al Harrington, Kirilenko, Battier. We have a lot of depth though at power forward. That's a lot of depth. But let's see. I mean, we have a stacked team, so I really don't need to sign anybody. Who all signed? We got Vince Carter going to Denver, Alonzo Mourning to the Hawks, Antonio McDyess to the Sixers, Chris Webber goes to the Kings, Nick Van Exel goes to the Hornets, Ray Allen to the Spurs, Willis Madison to the Jazz, PJ Brown to the Warriors, Andrew DeClercq goes to the Sonics, Robert Traylor goes to the Cavs, Larry Hughes to the Raptors. Yeah, we'll bring John Starkson. He's a veteran. He's 37 years old. Former New York Knick. All right, so Vince Carter goes to Denver, Mourning to the Hawks, McDyess to the Sixers. We already explained all that. Nick Van Exel to the Hornets, Rasheed Wallace going to the Lakers, Glenn Robinson going to the Supersonics, Ray Allen to the Spurs, Maurice Taylor, Willis Madison, Doug Christie going to the Magic, Jerry Stackhouse to the Grizzlies. Well, so we got Vin Baker, he goes to the Spurs. Andrew DeClercq goes to the Seattle Supersonics. Michael Olowokandi, he goes to the Bucks. I forgot all about him, bro. Michael Olowokandi. Where's he been at? He's been with the Clippers. All right. Brent Barry goes to the Clippers as well. Williamson goes to the Heat. Rafe LaFrance goes to the Lakers. I mean, the Lakers, they really need to rebuild that team after losing Shaq and Kobe. They got Michael Dickerson. I never even heard of him, but Quentin Richardson goes to the Nets. Travis Best goes to the Pacers. Larry Hughes to the Raptors. Kurt Thomas to the Spurs. And who else? Steve Nash. At 27 years of age, he goes to the Seattle Supersonics. He's only 80 overall, so he's not really doing too well in this re-simulation. Bonzi Wells, 26 years old, goes to the Trailblazers. All right, so now we are going to the next season. This is year 4, 5. I'm losing track of what year I'm in, honestly. Well, actually, no, it's 2003. Okay, so we're going from 99 to 2003. This is our 4th year of the simulation, so we're going to load up the epic, historic, probably one of the greatest drafts of all time, which is the 2003 NBA draft. If you guys don't know who's in the 2003 NBA draft, well, I'm going to show you right now. We got Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, Chris Bosh, Chris Kaman. I say Chris Kaman like he was somebody big, but he was all right. But yeah, pretty much all you guys really need to know about is Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, and Chris Bosh. Those are the top guys in this draft class. I'm gonna see if I can put 𝗪𝗏𝗡𝗆 𝗪𝗡. He was actually took what? I think he was number 2 overall or some shit. And he was like a huge bust. He's like one of the biggest busts in NBA history. Who's in round 2? Anybody worth picking in round 2? Kyle Korver, he was pretty legit for the Sixers for a good while. Luke Walton, son of the Hall of Famer Bill Walton, but he was pretty bad when he played for the Lakers. Luke Ridnour. Yeah, so pretty much just, as you can see, it's just the top guys. Bosh, Wade, James, Carmelo, all that shit. All right, so we're just going to simulate, and I'm going to see who like the best and worst teams are by the time the draft rolls around. Or trade deadline, I should say. Yes, I'd like to make some offers at the trade deadline. Let's see who the worst team in the league is. There's no way in hell they're going to give me their pick, though. Miami's 10-39, so they have the worst record by far. Well, not by far. I mean, Minnesota has 15 wins. All right, let's see if we can get a trade. Give them our first pick. We'll give them the Cavs pick, and we'll give them our pick. And no, see, they don't want to accept that. How about a pick in 27 and a pick in 29? I'm giving them 4 first-round picks, and they still don't want to do it. Damn, because I really want to get LeBron. Let's see if they'll take Steve Francis then. They probably won't, though. I mean, if I was them, I wouldn't get rid of this pick. I mean, you have a chance to get D Wade and LeBron. It's like not gonna work, bro. They're not gonna let me have this pick. Where's the Cavs at, though? I got their pick. Cavs are in the middle of the road. They're at 23 and 27. Well, all I can do is hope that the Cavs like tank for the rest of the year, and I can get a top pick. I'm gonna be heartbroken if I can't come away with LeBron or D Wade or Bosh. All right, let's see who's the all-stars. All right, KG, Tim Duncan, Allen Iverson, Gilbert Arenas, and Tracy McGrady, along with Alonzo Mourning, Shaq, Mike Finley, Baron Davis, Richard Hamilton, Grant Hill, Allen Houston. Kobe Bryant's the captain of the other team, and he has Vince Carter, Sharif, Corey Maggette, Chris Webber, Stephon Marbury, Keith Van Horn on the bench, Antoine Walker, Mike Bibby, Andre Miller, Elton Brand, Lamar Odom. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Yeah. Well, who else is on their side? Yeah, we got 4 all-stars. That's how good our team is. We got 4 all-stars. I mean, honestly, I really don't need LeBron or D Wade, but I mean, I'm getting kind of greedy with that. Can you blame me, though? All right, so we're gonna keep simming. We're right now 45-9, 46-9. Tracy McGrady is the MVP. He has 22.7 rebounds and 6 assists. So T-Max, the MVP. Rookie of the year is Tyrone Kennedy. Look at that hair, though. Like, what is that? He's ugly as fuck. That's those auto-generated players. 𝗷𝗂𝗃𝗍𝗆 is the 6th man. Alonzo Mourning is defensive player of the year again. He's won like probably 4 of them by now. Dusty Valentine is the most improved player. Billy Donovan is the coach of the year. So we got again 1, 2, 3 awards strictly just to our team alone. We got the MVP of the league, we got the 6th man of the year, and we got the coach of the year. All NBA first team is Gilbert Arenas, Baron Davis, Tracy McGrady, Lamar Odom, and Alonzo Mourning. Andre Miller, Kobe Bryant, Corey Maggette, Chris Webber, Paul Gasol are on the 2nd team, and the all NBA 3rd team is Mike Bibby, Rip Hamilton, KG, Keith Van Horn, and Dusty. All right, so the playoffs, we are the number 1 seed yet again, taking on Detroit. New Jersey's taking on Boston. Orlando's taking on Cleveland. So it looks like the Cavs are not going to get LeBron because they're in the playoffs. And yeah, we have the Cavs pick. Fuck. So that don't work out for us either. Pacers taking on Charlotte. Houston's taking on Memphis. Sacramento and Denver. LA is back in the playoffs taking on Dallas, which I need to change their logo as well. I kind of forgot all about that. And Golden State versus Utah. We're up 1. We're up 2-0. We're up 3-0 and we sweep the Pistons 3-0. So Chicago's taking on Boston, number 1 seed versus the 5th seed. The Pacers are taking on Cleveland. Houston's taking on Denver. Golden State's taking on Dallas. Actually, I should break down these first. So Golden State sweeps Utah. Dallas defeats LA 3-2. Denver takes out Sacramento 3-1. Houston sweeps the Memphis Grizzlies. The Pacers sweep Charlotte. Cleveland defeats Orlando 3-1, which makes that pick go even higher and higher, which I don't want. The Celtics beat the Nets 3-1, and as I said, we swept the Pistons 3-0. So it's Boston versus Chicago, and let's simulate this round and see what happens. And we're up 1 game on. Tied at 1. They have a 2-1 lead. We're tied at 2. We're up 3-2. 4-2. Nice. So we beat the Boston Celtics 4-2. The Pacers defeat the Cavs 4-1. Houston sweeps Denver 4 games, and Golden State beats Dallas Mavericks in 6 games. So it's the Golden State versus Houston on the West. Chicago versus the Pacers on the 2. So we have the number 1 seed going against the number 2 seed in both conferences. So simulating rounds. Pacers are up 1, they're up 2, we're up 3. Oh my god, we're gonna get swept. This can't happen. Who's on the Pacers anyways? Gilbert Arenas, Michael Redd, Jamal Crawford, 𝗨𝗏𝗃 Harrington, and Cherokee Parks. I don't know who Cherokee Park is, but or 𝗨𝗏𝗃 Harrington. I don't know who any of those guys are, but we're about to get swept by these guys. That's a rip in the chat, boys. Oh, yeah, Chicago Bulls have been eliminated. We forced the game 5, but we got eliminated. That's a rip. Pacers versus the Rockets. We're just gonna simulate this round. And the Pacers are likely, yep, they won the NBA title. So we lost to the NBA champion. And the MVP of the finals is Gilbert Arenas. So pretty much what we do is we win a title, we lose, we win a title, and we lose. I would like to at least get like a 2-peat or a 3-peat, but what can you do? So the number 2 seed knocked out the number 1 seed in both conference finals. That's crazy. All right, let's see who retired this season. We got Rex Chapman, don't know who that is. Mitch Rittman retires. Dell Curry, the father of Steph Curry, finally retires at the age of 38. John Starks retires. 𝗪𝗓𝒄 Hawkins retires. Jaren Jackson, Cliff Robinson, Avery Johnson retires. Greg Anthony retires. Charles Barkley finally retires. Mark Bryant retires. And anyone else? Bo Outlaw. And no, nobody really. Eric Snow retired too. Rip. Retirements. Greg Popovich retires. Jannero Pargo retires. Shout outs to Mitch Richmond for becoming a Hall of Famer in this universe. John Starks gets his number retired by the Warriors. All right, so we're not going to get the top pick in this year's draft. Yeah, we're not even in the lottery this year. That's kind of tough. All right, so who's going to get LeBron? Who's going to get D Wade? The Spurs are going to get LeBron. It looks like D Wade might go back to the Heat. That's pretty cool. And Minnesota gets number 3. Clippers get number 4. So if I'm going to predict this, I'm going to say LeBron goes to San Antonio 1, D Wade 2 to the Heat, Carmelo 3 to the Wolves, and maybe Chris Bosh to the Clippers. See if y'all can remember that and see if I'm right. Well, actually, you're going to have to wait long because we're going straight to the draft. San Antonio Spurs are on the clock, and they're going to select Dwayne Wade, number 1 overall. Wow, not LeBron. That's a shock. That's a shock. D Wade goes number 1 overall to the Spurs. So it looks like Miami's going to get LeBron. Miami Heat selects LeBron James. LeBron's back in South Beach. Yep. Minnesota takes Carmelo Anthony from Syracuse. That means the Clippers are going to get Bosh or not. They're going to get Thomas Hayes. Hold up. I'm going to at least try to see if I can get Chris Bosh. I don't really want him all that much, but if I can get Chris Bosh, I'm going to take him. I mean, come on, man. I'm giving you 5 first-round picks. Oh, they got it. All right, sick. They agree to that. All right, the Bulls are on the clock. We're gonna get Chris Bosh then. The dude who looks like a raptor or a dinosaur. Not the same thing, but you get what I mean. Chris Bosh to Chicago with the 5th pick in the NBA draft. I much rather would have gotten LeBron or D Wade because we really don't need another power forward, but it is what it is. All right, sim to the next pick. This is what, the 32nd pick in the draft here? Okay, you know what? I don't really see anybody else besides Luke Rittenauer, who's like a real player. So I'm gonna take 𝗏𝗏𝗏, who is known for being an absolute bust. 𝗏𝗏𝗏 Milicic, welcome to Chicago, my dude. San Antonio gets D Wade, number 1. Heat get LeBron James. Carmelo goes to Minnesota. Chris Bosh goes to Chicago, thanks to Phoenix trading us the pick. 𝗏𝗏𝗏, the greatest draft pick in sports history. Facts. Yep, I'm gonna see if 𝗏𝗏𝗏 can become a superstar with us. But yeah, we're bringing Bosh and 𝗏𝗏𝗏 into Chicago. Allen Iverson is a free agent. Let's see. Corey Maggette a free agent. Rip Hamilton, KG, Penny Hardaway, Elton Brand, Steve Francis, Sean Marion. Ooh, there's too much talent here in free agency, man. But he's a restricted free agent. All right, let's just sim through all this. See franchise player accepted the offer from the Mavericks to be given a chance to match his 3 years, $89 million. I probably could just get someone else as well. I mean, like I said, we have a big influx of talent that we do not really need to. No, I don't think we need to even do all that. All right, we're in day 5 of free agency. Let's see who has all been signed. Corey Maggette goes to the Magic. Allen Iverson goes to the Suns. So he left Utah to go to Phoenix. Rip Hamilton going to Boston. Kevin Garnett going to the Pacers. That's going to make it tough for us. Penny Hardaway goes to Minnesota. Elton Brand goes to Minnesota. Stevie Franchise goes to Dallas. Andre Miller going to the Pistons. Baron Davis to the Raptors. Sean Marion going to the Cavs. Lamar Odom to the Nuggets. Yeah, all right, let's just simulate to the end and see if anyone else big sign. I want to see where the glove goes. Gary Payton goes to the Milwaukee Bucks. Interesting. All right, let's advance to next season. I get Matt Barnes and Steve Nash, dude. That's a no-brainer. That's please and thank you. All right, so our roster is pretty stacked. We got Ming, Milicic, Bosh, Harrington, McGrady, Turkoglu, Barnes, Wallace, Bryant, Lou, and Steve Nash, and Earl Boykins. All right, let's check out this guy's draft and see who he has. Ben Gordon, Dwight Howard, Andre Iguodala, Devin Harris, Jameer Nelson, Al Jefferson, Josh Smith. Bro, where were all these guys in the other class, bro? The last class I had Anderson Varejao like 4th ranked. We got Ben Gordon, Dwight Howard, Andre Iguodala, Devin Harris, Jameer Nelson, Al Jefferson, Josh Smith, If I could get Josh Smith, that'd be sick. I was a huge fan of Josh Smith. Chris Humphries, Luol Deng, former Bull, Sean Livingston, Boston, number 2. We're number 1, of course, and it's Boston, Houston, Seattle. Seattle's got to be moving out of the league soon, though. I got to change their logo in a minute. As you can see, I already changed. I put the Grizzlies back in Memphis since, you know, they're in Memphis at this time. I could, the Spurs don't really need change. Sixers don't really need change. They wore those uniforms for a hot minute. They had Mavericks. That's what I need to do. We're gonna give them their updated uniforms. Dallas Mavericks. What the hell kind of logo is that? That's not a real logo, is it? And that logo looks kind of cool, honestly. All right, so we are simulating. We're in year like 5 or 6 now. I can't keep up with what year I'm in, but anyway, we're just gonna simulate. The All-Stars have been announced. All right, let's see. Team Kobe and Team Elton. On Team Elton brand, it is Vince Carter, Tim Duncan, Corey Maggette, Gilbert Arenas, with Steph Marbury, KG, Mike Finley, Mike Bibby, Tony Parker, Shawn Marion, and Shareef Abdur-Rahim. He's been a beast in this simulation. He's been in like every All-Star game almost. And we got Kobe with Keith Van Horn, AI, Chris Webber, T-Mac, along with Alonzo Mourning, Shaq, Baron Davis, Rip Hamilton, Kenyon Martin, Penny Hardaway, and Juwan Howard. I remember last year we had like 4 All-Stars, but this year we only got 2, but it's all right, it's all right, it's all right. It's whatever. So the MVP for this season is Gilbert Arenas. He had 26 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 9 assists. The Rookie of the Year is LeBron James. Why is he wearing number 35? I did not know. I also got to adjust their uniforms because that looks like absolute shit. But anyways, he had 19 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists. Hugh Jordan is the 6th man of the year. Okay. Anyways, went along. Alonzo Mourning is the DPOY of the year. Shane Battier is the most improved player because I traded him away and he actually gets a chance to, you know, have minutes and play. So good for you, Shane. Good for you, bro. And Billy Donovan, 62 and 20. 62 and 20. He's still coach of the year. That's actually our worst record so far. Our worst record is 62 and 20, I believe. The NBA All-First team is Gilbert Arenas, along with Kobe Bryant, T-Mac, Kenyon Martin, and Elton Brand, Baron Davis, Dante Haywood, Corey Maggette, Tim Duncan, and Alonzo Mourning. And the All-NBA third team is Rip Hamilton, Mike Bibby, Keith Van Horn, Shawn Marion, and Paul Gasol in San Antonio. All right, so Chicago's number 1 seed taking on the Knicks. Orlando's taking on Washington, Boston, Toronto. We got the Pacers and the Cavs. Over on the West, we have the Rockets versus the Spurs, Nuggets versus Lakers, Warriors versus the Mavericks, Seattle versus the Clippers. Unfortunately for Seattle, though, they're going to be moving pretty soon to OKC, but that's in the future. Worry about that when we get there. Anyways, we're going to simulate round 1. We should be able to beat the Knicks. They are the 8th seed. We're up 2 games to none. We're up 3 games to none. All right, there we go. Yep, we swept them 3 games to none. I think next time I do these simulations, I'm just going to revert it back to 7-game series. But I don't know. Anyways, so the Wizards have swept the Magic. The Celtics beat the Raptors in 4 games. The Pacers sweep the Cavs. Seattle defeats LA in 4 games. Dallas sweeps Golden State. The Denver Nuggets defeat the Lakers in 5 games. And the Rockets beat the Spurs in 4 games. All right, sick. So we're taking on the number 5 seed Wizards. Let's see what they have on their team. Wizards have Dante Haywood, Ralph Oliver, Juan Carlos Chavez, Antoine Walker, Wade Copeland. The only motherfucker I heard of on this whole entire team is Antoine Walker. Anyways, we're going to simulate. We're up 1, we're up 2, we're up, oh, they tied it up. Oh, snaps. All right, hold on. Seattle sweeps Dallas, and we have a game 7 with Houston and Denver, and a game 7 between Chicago and Washington. It's been like the first time in a while that we've been able to do a simcast. SAU without a beard is kind of nice change, but I kind of miss it. I'd say bring it back. Well, here, how about this? Not as big as it once was, as you can see, but it's at a reasonable length. It's at a reasonable length right now, so that's not too bad. I was not a fan of not having a beard. I missed my beard. All right, so it's game 7. Let's simulate this bitch. Oh damn. All right, we're at 52-39. We're not doing too bad. We should be able to win this. Yeah, I think we got this. Oh yeah, we definitely got this, boys. We got this. All right. So we beat the Wizards in 7 games. Not bad. Now we're taking on Boston. So it's Houston versus Seattle. They win their game 7, and we win our game 7. We're taking on Boston. Number 1 seed versus the 3 seed. Over here it's number 1 versus the number 2 seed. Who does Boston have on their roster? They got Kenny Anderson, Rip Hamilton. They still got Paul Pierce. He's a lifer. Tim Duncan and Tony Batiste. That's, oh man, this is a tough team, bro. I'm gonna see if we can get past these guys though. They're up 1, they're up 2, they're up 3. We're getting swept again. Are you kidding me? I think we might get swept by the Celtics. Can we hold on? We're dominating this one though. Hold up. Oh yeah. All right. We forced Force to game 5 at least. Let's see if we can come all the way back. No, no, man. They have a good lead. Well, they're up by 6. Oh my God. Tied at 80. 95, 84. 92, 98. 2 minutes. Oh my God. Okay, we're jumping in. We're jumping in. I'm not gonna be playing it. Whew. This is tough, man. I mean, we're probably not gonna win this series, but I do want to at least jump in and see if we can at least, you know, force a game 6. Good defense there by T-Mac. All right, come on. Hamilton's he's getting doubled. Oh, gives it to Jamison. That's the 2. Look. Let's see. Player of the game is Tim Duncan. No, I couldn't read his stats in time. Rip. Come on, T-Mac. What you gonna do, bro? We got 1:20. Give it to Kobe in the paint. Easy layup. Come on, defense. We need that Chicago D. Come on, Kobe. Come on, Lou. Oh my God, they just let Anderson get in the paint like that. Why y'all keep calling timeouts, bro? Chill. Come on, Yao. Pass it in, bro. Don't hold it all day. What are you doing? All right, give it to Kobe. Over to Ty Lue for the 3. Ty Lue gets the 3. Let's go. All right, we gotta stop them and put up another 3, man. We're only down 3. With a minute, we got plenty of time. Season is on the line. Pierce for a 3 and he misses it. Yao with the rebound. Let's go. All right, we don't need to get it all. We don't need to get it all in this drive. Oh, Bosh wide open. Let's go. The thunderous dunk. We're only down by 1. We need some stout defense here, boys. We got 40 seconds. Oh my God. Down by 4 now, boys. Shit, son. This Boston team that was stacked, bro. Like they're just as stacked as we are. I think we might have a better bench than they got. But that's about it. Come on, y'all. Y'all gotta shoot out. Put it up. Come on, come on. Give it to. There you go, T-Mac. T-Mac for the 3. Let's go. Ty Lue, you fouled out. Someone else should have took that foul. Damn it. We just lost some really good defense there. Game, but why can't I see him shooting? Damn, he made 2 of his 3s. All right, we're down 3. 17 seconds to go. All right, come on, guys. But yeah, you better pass it out, bro. What are you doing? Taking forever today. Come on, Nash. What you got? T-Mac for the 3 again, and oh, he misses it. He missed it. Damn. He was automatic for 3 for a minute there. Yeah, we're down by 4 now. If he makes this next one, then it's definitely over. All right, yeah. 5-point game. 9 seconds left. T-Mac for 3. He hits it. This is gonna be tough, man. I don't think there's any way we can come back from this one. He's gonna make his. Yep. That is game, my dudes. Yeah, we're just gonna simulate the rest of it. All right, so we got eliminated by the Celtics. I'm pretty sure it was the Celtics that, yeah, it was the Celtics that beat us a couple years ago too. All right, so we can just simulate the rest of this. Houston makes it to the finals, and yeah, look, yep, the Rockets defeat the Celtics in 5 games. Shareef Abdur-Rahim, he's been a beast in this re-simulation, man. He's the Finals MVP with 20 points. He's got 8 rebounds and 4 assists. I can't even speak right now. Yeah, the Rockets, they won the title with these guys. Hold up. They got Tony Parker, who's good, and they got Jason Richardson, who's good. Anton Markov, I don't know who that is. Shareef Abdur-Rahim, I know who that is. Scott Drew, don't know. Chris Arthur, don't know. Danny Forston, don't know. Al Harrison, Doug Johnson. How did this team go? How did this team win the finals, bro? That's shocking. Especially when you're going up against Tim Duncan, Rip Hamilton, Paul Pierce, Tony Battie, Kurt Thomas, who only got 8 minutes, but it is what it is. How did the Celtics destroy the Bulls? But yeah, they go to the finals. They just get destroyed by the Rockets, who have a team full of nobodies. Aside from who was again? Tony Parker. Yeah, Tony Parker. He's far from a nobody. But come on, man. They got a 2-man crew over there. They still got it. It is what it is. So rip in the chat, boys. Moving on to next year. All right, so the Rockets are NBA champions. We lost in the Eastern Conference Finals to the Celtics. Let's see who is retiring. Mookie Blaylock retired. David Robinson's retiring. Rick Smith is retiring. Nick Anderson retires. Doug West retires. Sherman Douglas. Jed Bueller retires. Tony Kukoc. Peace out, Tony. He retires with the Dallas Mavericks. Derek Coleman retires. Tyrone Hill retires. And anybody else? Damon Stoudemire retires. Irvin Johnson retires. And Monty Williams. Mark Strickland. Pretty much, I don't really recognize. Well, Brian Scalabrine, he retired at the age of 26. Good lord, probably because he's not even playing on the team. Adonis Jordan retires. I kind of wanted to bring Adonis Jordan in on year 1, but I actually forgot to do that. That's whatever. Lamar Ball retires. Who the hell's Lamar? I don't know who Lamar Ball is, but okay. All right, the draft lottery. The Heat have the chance to get the #1 pick. Atlanta, let's see who gets the picks here. Memphis Grizzlies get the #1 overall pick. Phoenix #2. Portland 3. Pistons 4. Timberwolves 5. We are like nowhere. We're at the 29th pick. Oh yeah, we have the 18th pick too. Okay, so we have 18 and 29. Maybe I can package those 2 picks and trade up to get into the top 5, maybe. All right, none of these guys want to give me their picks, bro. That's kind of understandable. But I really don't want to miss out on these prospects here. We got some really good prospects. But yeah, my team's kind of stacked though. I really don't need to add anybody else. I mean, like, who could I realistically get around this time? I can get like everyone. There's like, I can get Kevin Martin probably. I gotta find a way to trade up. I gotta find a way. Without rigging the system, I need to trade up. I really want to get Josh Smith though. Like, that's like the guy I want to get. I mean, is it really worth giving up all this just to get? Yeah, no, I'm done. All right, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. All right, since I couldn't acquire any picks in this draft, I'm just gonna simulate Shaun Livingston has a knee problem. He considers it serious, and I do not draft him. Well, he did kind of tear his ACL in real life, so that makes sense. Let's see. Andre Iguodala goes #1. I don't know. Let's see. The Suns get Dwight Howard. Blazers, they get. Oh, we have a trade to announce, huh? Juwan Howard. He was traded along with Bonzi Wells. Oh my God, the Suns are on the clock now. And they get my boy Josh Smith. Damn. Jameer Nelson's going to the Pistons. Devin Harris going to the Timberwolves. Kevin Martin going to the Heat. And they get Luol Deng. Okay. I know Luol Deng, he kind of put them in a lot of cap room. Like, they're still paying for his salary. They signed like that massive deal a while back. All right, let's just send to our pick. Ben Gordon back to the Bulls. Ooh, I forgot, he's slipping hard. He was projected to be the #1 overall pick. He fell all the way to 18. Hold up, wait a minute. All right, we're gonna take Ben Gordon. That's like a slam dunk right there. At the 18th pick, the Bulls select Ben Gordon from Connecticut. Yeah, let's see who's left. Shaun Livingston, who I'm not supposed to draft because he has knee problems. But you know what? We're taking Shaun Livingston anyway. Welcome to Chicago, my dude. Andre Iguodala goes to Grizzlies #1. Dwight Howard goes to Suns 2. Josh Smith goes to the Suns. So they get Dwight Howard and Josh Smith. That's crazy. Jameer Nelson goes to the Pistons. Devin Harris goes to the Timberwolves. All right, let's see what I want to see what my boy was rated. Ben Gordon down here. Yeah, he's 76 overall. That's still kind of a steal for me though. Tony Allen goes. He's 77 overall. He goes #20. Trevor Ariza goes to the Raptors. All right. So our roster is Yao Ming, Darko with Chris Bosh, Harrington, McGrady, Barnes, Wallace, Kobe Bryant, Ben Gordon, Steve Nash, Shaun Livingston. It's like a stacked roster, bro. We still have a stacked roster. All right, what do we need? We need probably another power forward. We need another big man for sure. We only got like, and we could also probably use another guard, but really we need more big man. We got Harrington, Bosh, Milicic, and Ming. We need to have somebody behind either Bosh or Yao Ming. Could bring Dikembe Mutombo in. Yeah, let's do that. Let's bring Dikembe. I like Dikembe Mutombo. Let's bring him in. Hideo Turco is prepared to accept an offer from the Hornets, who will be given an opportunity to match his contract. 4 years, $116 million. Yeah, that's, you know what? We're matching that. So Jermaine O'Neal is a free agent. Javon Rice, Chris Arthur, Dante Haywood, Wade Copeland. There's like a lot of nobodies here in this free agency. This is like a really bad free agency class. It's not even worth really looking at. All right, we're just gonna send past that. Steve Miller goes to the Lakers on a 1-year deal. Steve Smith goes to the Bucks. Dirk Nowitzki goes. I didn't even know Dirk Nowitzki was in the draft. The hell? I didn't know Dirk was there. Damn, I could have probably signed Dirk Nowitzki. I should have paid more attention. Oh well, we're moving along. 2005 draft class. What do we got here? I don't want 01 through 05. I just want 05. There we go. All right. Darren Williams, Andrew Bynum, Monte Ellis, Chris Paul, Granger, Nate Robinson's in this draft. Not the best draft, but definitely not the worst. Jason Maxwell is in this draft. Amir Johnson, Ersan Ilyasova is in this draft. Not a lot of good talent in here, really. I mean, we got Chris Paul, obviously. He's a great talent. Darren Williams is good in this time. Danny Granger's dope. All right, so we got Nash, Bryant, McGrady, Bosch, Ming, Turkoglu stayed with us. Barnes, Ben Gordon's here. Sean Livingston's here. At this point, we don't have 𝗀𝗏𝗃𝗏 playing, or Darko, or Harrington. This is gonna be a long ass video by the time it's all said and done. All right, and the all-stars for this year is Team Tim versus Team Gilbert Arenas. Tim Duncan has Steph Marbury, Allen Iverson, Pau Gasol, Shareef Abdur-Rahim, along with Alonzo Mourning, Antonio McDyess, Chris Webber, Elton Brand, Tony Parker, Mike Bibby, Steve Francis. And on Team Gilbert Arenas, we got Kobe Bryant, Kenyon Martin, KG, Tracy McGrady, along with Vince Carter, Corey Maggette, Baron Davis, Rip Hamilton, Sean Marion, Lamar Odom, and Carmelo Anthony, a one-time all-star. So we only have 2 all-stars yet again this season, but yet 2 is better than none, so I'll take it. I've pretty much been rocking with the same team that I've started with, and we have a solid team, but we need to win more. We need to win more titles, though. We got Gilbert Arenas as the MVP, Dwight Howard is the Rookie of the Year, Shane Battier is the 6th Man of the Year yet again, Tim Duncan Defensive Player of the Year, Andre Wesley is the Most Improved, JB Bickerstaff is the Coach of the Year. All right. Gilbert Arenas is on the first team with Steph Marbury, Tim Duncan, Kenyon Martin, Pau Gasol. And we also have Kobe, Steve Francis, Lamar Odom, LeBron James, and Alonzo Mourning on the second team. Third team is AI, Jason Richardson, Sean Marion, Shareef Abdur-Rahim, and Yao Ming of the Bulls. Gilbert Arenas had 33 points. CJ Gordon had 24 points per game. Carmelo had 24. Mike Red had 23 points. Steph Marbury. Kobe had 22 points per game. AI. Where is LeBron on this list? That's what I'm wondering. LeBron averaged only 19 points per game. That's kind of crazy. All right, so the playoffs is Chicago versus New York. We got Cleveland versus Philadelphia, Orlando versus Detroit, the #1 seed Pacers taking on the Boston Celtics. Over on the West, we have Houston, #1 seed, taking on Sacramento, Dallas versus the Clippers, Timberwolves versus the Jazz, Supersonics versus the Spurs. And who are we going up against with New York? I wonder who's on their team. They got Jason Kidd, Lawrence Irving, Kasparov, Larry Johnson, Jermaine O'Neal. Okay, so I only heard of O'Neal, Larry Johnson, and Jason Kidd. So we should be able to take this team out. Hopefully, we'll see. We're up 1, we're up 2, and we got a clean sweep of the Knicks. All right, now we're taking on the Cavaliers. The Pacers advance along with the Pistons. Pacers take out Boston. Detroit takes out Orlando. Cleveland takes out Philadelphia. Seattle takes out San Antonio. The Timberwolves take out the Utah Jazz. Mavericks take out the Clippers, and the Rockets take out Sacramento. I have a feeling we're going to be taking on the Pacers. I'll have to see them if I can even get there, but the Cavaliers, who do they got? They got Marlon Garnett, okay, CJ Gordon, Sean Marion, Sean Kemp, and Robert Traylor. All right, yet again, this should be an easy win for the Bulls. Hopefully, we're up 1, we're up 2, we're up 3, and we got a clean sweep of the Cavaliers. I assume we're going to be taking on the Pacers, but no, the Pistons upset the #1 seeded Pacers. That's shocking. All right, I want to see who's on their because if I remember correctly, the Pacers had like a really good team. They got Gilbert Arenas, Kevin Garnett, James Posey. Yeah, they had a really good team. That's kind of surprising they lost. Who they lose to? They got Grant Hill over here. Who's that? That's Richie Starks. I don't know who that is. Jameer Nelson along with Kevin Martin. They got Todd McCullough, Emeka Okafor, Kyle Korver, Andre Miller. Yeah, Kenyon Martin. Okay, I thought it was maybe Kevin Martin. That's Kenyon Martin. All right. So the Bulls taking on the Pistons. Pistons with Miller, Wagner, Hill, Martin, Perez. Not really a solid line. We should easily win this one as well. Let's see, we're up 1, we're up 2, we're up 3, and another clean sweep. So we've swept everybody. We have not lost a single game in this finals. We swept New York 3 games up, we swept the Cavaliers, and we swept Detroit. Now we're taking on Houston because Houston won a 7-game series against Seattle. All right, so who does Houston got on their squad? They got Steve Nash. Oh, wait, no, that's our team. Duh, never mind. They got Tony Parker, Jason Richardson, Anson Markov, Shareef Abdur-Rahim, and 𝗀𝗏𝗃𝗏 White. We have Nash. We got Kobe, Tracy, Bosch, and Ming. We should easily win this. We should easily win this title. Easily. All right, they're up 1. They're up 2. We tied it up. All right. We're up 3 games to 2. So let's simcast this and see. Let me slow that down a little bit. Yeah, they might win this one. Oh Lord. Yeah, it looks like we take the L on that one. All right, let's rip it in chat. So it's gonna be a game 7. All right, we definitely gotta play better. We definitely gotta play better. I didn't check the box score of that last game, but we definitely gotta play better. Let's see. 𝗬𝗏 had 20 points. 𝗷𝗏𝗃 16. 𝗀𝗵𝗏 with 13 points. 𝗏𝗏𝗃 had an 8. 𝗀𝗏𝗏 had 4. Ben Gordon had 4 points. 𝗁𝗏 had 2. Barnes. Oh my God, 𝗁𝗏 only had 2 points. What the hell is going on? Game 7 NBA Finals versus the Houston Rockets. We're on the Rockets home court. Oh, looks like the Bulls might take this one though. Hold up. Yes, sir. It looks like we're about to win our 3rd NBA title, but it is cutting a little close. Or do they got this one? Oh yeah, we got that one for sure. We don't even need to watch it. We already watched them win the title before. The Bulls win 114 to 97. 𝗳𝗏𝗃𝗍𝗃 had 27 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Kobe Bryant had 18 and 4 and 1. T-Mac had 23, 4 and 8. Not bad overall performance. So we got 27 points, 23 points, 18. Bosh had 16. Ming had 13. Nash had 8 points. Barnes had 5. Ben Gordon with 2. Livingston with 2. Our Finals MVP. Tracy McGrady. He averaged 20 points per game along with 5 rebounds and 4 assists. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right, so how many titles is that for us now? I think that's what, 3? 3 titles. I'm gonna have to look at the league history over here. All right, yep, the Bulls. 1, 2. We have won 3 titles so far, because this is when the year pretty much kicked off. So we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seasons so far. 3 titles in 7 years. That's not really what I was hoping for. I was hoping we could have won a couple more at least, but we did a hell of a lot better than the Bulls did IRL, so I'll take it. But that's gonna be it for this video, guys. If you did enjoy it, leave a like, consider subscribing to the channel. If you guys want to see more rebuilds and resims, or if you guys have any 2K challenge ideas for me, drop them in the comments below. I appreciate y'all watching, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.